Oh, hi. This is my video diary. It's not a blog. It's not a show. Well, I guess it's a blog. I'm calling it a diary. So, yeah. I guess I'll talk about my day. Firstly, hold on. I'm having a lot of anxiety about this. For no real reason. That's part of why I'm doing it. I guess I like the idea of talking to someone more than I like talking to someone. And so I'm talking to my phone, probably just to myself. If someone who happens to want to hear what I have to say is listening and maybe get something from it, great. Otherwise, I'll just do it and I'll watch it 1,000 times until I feel comfortable with it, right? Or something. Anyway, so today I quit smoking. It's not the first time I've quit smoking. I mean, I've been quitting smoking almost as long as I've been smoking. But this time, I read a book, or listened to a book. I have the luxury of having a job that allows me to stick earbuds in my head all day, and so I choose to listen to audiobooks, and it's been really great. Now, back to my point, which is I listened to this audiobook called Alan Carr's Easy Way to Quit Smoking. And for me, it really reaffirmed a lot of things that I've learned over the last few years about smoking and addiction, and one being the fear of the craving is far worse than the craving itself, which tells you pretty much everything you have to know about nicotine addiction. Really, I mean, we certainly are told things that are not. We're told that nicotine and cigarettes are responsible for feelings and ideas that they are not. That in fact are entirely rooted in our brain, in our mind. It's all about, mind over matter. In reality, nicotine is, I mean, it's a poison and it's not good for you, but the withdrawals themselves are nearly imperceptible. What you're really experiencing is fear, fear, and a mix of fear and an idea, belief that the cigarette is doing something for you that it's not doing. For instance, calming your nerves, helping you concentrate, um, keeping you from being bored. It's not doing any of those things. It's doing absolutely nothing but, you know, adding to the void rather than filling it, But that's the trap right there with nicotine. We think we're filling the void with the cigarette, but the cigarette is only creating the void. Now, anyway, so I quit smoking. And I guess the difference would be, between me quitting now and me quitting any number of the times in the last 10 years. I I'm not scared because I've found a certain amount of certainty in the idea that I'm doing it. I'm making me want to smoke, and I'm giving it. The nicotine might play it, or not might, it does play a small part, Alan Carr refers to nicotine as the little monster in your stomach. And he also refers to the big monster in your head. And so, I think I got a pretty good grasp on all that shit. I could sit here and explain all the things I listen to all day, or just give you the highlights. So, yeah, I quit smoking, and I mean, I feel confident that I'll never smoke again. And that is a great feeling. And knowing that when I get the cravings, it's just in my head. I know that. Therefore, every time I crave, I remind myself of that. And I don't crave anymore. I realize, oh yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know. I kind of lost what I was saying. Smoke a lot of weed. I do. I smoke a lot of weed. Working on smoking less and getting a vaporizer, really, because I want to eliminate all the smoke in my lungs, because, I like singing shit like that. But, yeah, I mean, I guess that's about it for today. Quit smoking, you know? Woohoo and shit. I guess I'll, let you go for now. Thanks for tuning in if you tuned in. Don't stop talking to myself.